morning, guys. It's me, Byzantine. How are you doing? I thought I'll give you an update about me getting ready for London. And before I'll do that, I will tell you a couple more things. And I'm in my robe. It's the same violet robe, but it's double-sided. I will show you. Actually, yeah, it's two sides, the same one, but it has two sides. It's still dark outside. It's like 7:05 a.m. and I will show you probably. Sorry for the mess all around. See, it's all dark outside still. It's fall season, so many people hate it because waking up is very difficult around that time. Sorry, I'm looking at the viewfinder. It's fall, it's dark outside, it's very hard to wake up. I had to wake up at 6 because I am getting ready for work. I am working today, 12-hour shift. What I want to tell you, I took a shower, and what about my seborrheic dermatitis? Sorry, it's morning. I don't know if you know that. If you're new here in the channel, I have this thing. It's called seborrheic dermatitis. It's like allergy to the yeast that you have in your body, and it's actually unconditional. Like, it's not that I got infected, it's because it's in me and it was activated. So something that doesn't help me at all is this Gliscor by Schwarzkopf, which means blackhead in in um, in German. Hair repair liquid silk that usually help me to comb through my hair, and it's such a bummer because I use this since it came out, really, like in the late 90s or early 2000s. I used this, and there was this commercial with it where this woman with the curly hair, was considering cutting the hair, and she had this scissors, and she was like, and breaking them off. I don't know if you remember. Let me know if you remember. And I don't know if this brand is available in your country. And if it is, check it out because it's the best thing for combing your hair through. Um, it make it easy, but I don't know if Schwarzkopf is available everywhere. There's also conditioner, shampoo, and all the complementary stuff. If you are in the US, because I know that some of my viewers are in the US, when I was in the US, I had a huge problem with combing my hair. I don't know why, but when I was washing my hair out there, all my hair became like this huge dreadlock. Really, I don't know, the water was different there, but I couldn't get through them. So in a desperation, I went to the hair salon and I bought this 10-in-1 thing, and I loved it. I love this 10-in-1 thing, but when you use the 10-in-1 thing, I would suggest you differently than with this one. This one you can spray all over your head. Uh, and the 10-in-1 you spray in your palm, like two pumps probably, and you do something like this with your hair, and then it helps you. Okay, so moving on with that, I am getting ready for London. So what I have already, I have my ticket. I checked in because I am flying with Ryanair, and Ryanair has this phone app that you can check out with. You buy your tickets there. You can buy your transfer bus out there that I'm going to do. I haven't done it yet because you can do it like even being there, just paying the driver. So that's not a problem. I will be flying to Stansted, London Stansted, so it's like around an hour ride to the London city. And I can do it there, but I will probably buy it earlier. It's not a problem. It's not that they're gonna run out of the seats. So I did that. What else I did? I got my insurance card, European insurance card. Well, of course, I resigned from work. That obviously. What else I did? I thought I did so many things. Uh, Insurance is one thing. Well, I went to the dermatologist. I bought some things on like the clothes I'm gonna need. But I thought to myself that, there are so many stores out there and I will be able to get it. There's Prime Money, hey. Uh, and I am trying to sell some of the things, but I am not very fortunate with that. I am trying to sell some of my clothes because what? Because well, I need money. Yeah, this is the main thing, that when I go, I need to make sure that I have at least money for 1 month of staying there or more before I get the job. And talking about getting the job is that I am collecting all of the drawings I made. I am going to apply for a designer job somewhere. If you know where I could apply, because there used to be like email addresses where you can write and you will be able to apply. And right now, when you apply for a job, there are a few options. When they're looking for an employee, they will list it, and sometimes you have to have this LinkedIn profile. um, and sometimes you just email them when they list it, and there used to be an email where you can send your resume anyway. And I know that Stella McCartney has this email, so yeah, I will try to email them, but I don't know where. Do you know if Tom Ford still has his residence place house in London? I'm not sure. Um, I don't know where else. I know there is Vivian Westwood, but I don't know if Vivian Westwood is my cup of tea, but I guess I could try. Of course, I'm gonna try for what I'm doing here, which is sales associate. I would even consider working in a perfume shop or perfumery or perfume section of a department store. And of course, there's always an option of being a waiter. Yeah, this is what I can do, I guess, because I will need any type of job at the very beginning. Yeah, but as I told you, I am collecting all my drawings. I have so many of them. I've got tons of them. Really, like, look how many I've got. Here, oh, this is only like a small percentage of them. I will put an insert of the other ones in here, and I am placing them all in a big notebook. I can't take all of them because it all weighs. I will of course have like the baggage with me, but I don't want to take too much room by the things that I will not need out there, and they still can be here. And when I'll come back, um, I will be able to pick up some more. Plus, of course, I've got to take other things as well. I will be taking some coats that I made to London. Sorry, I was just swallowing because I thought I'm gonna get like this hiccup. And um, of course, some coats that I will probably try to sell or wear myself, because when I went to London, like here, people look weird at me. I told you that before when I wear something like this. But when I was there, I was stopped in the streets and asked, where did I get my coat? And who made it? And I was kind of ashamed. I was even blushing. I usually don't blush when my friend said, oh, he made it. And yeah, like, it's not a usual thing for me. So this is what I'm going to do. What else I have to do before I leave? Of course, I have to write my resume. But yeah, I guess it's not gonna be a problem because I've got my resume in Polish, so I'm gonna translate that into it. Plus, I've got my certificate in English, so yeah, I will have to add a couple things. Yeah, but I have to print out some of the photos of the designs I made. I will try to post something in here right now, and you won't be able to hear me. And yeah, and there's a lot of packing, and there's also an All Saints Day celebration here on the 1st of the November, which is a big holiday, big holiday here in Poland. I call it Poland Fashion Days because we are laughing that all of the people take their fur coats out just to air them out every year. This one time in a year, even though it's quite warm outside, so I don't know if a fur coat is a thing. I know that there are so many people against fur coats. I am against buying furs too, unless they are in your family for a generation, or they bought them from the second hand, because if you're not gonna save them, this life of an animal is going to be, I think, wasted, because they're gonna burn this. Like, if you're not gonna, get this, they're gonna burn this. And let's not get crazy, because I am not that much into furs. But if you really, really, really need something warm to wear, and there's a chance there's a fur coat in your second hand, or I don't know, Red Cross, or a vintage store, then get it. But I am not that much into furs. We have the global warming. It's too hot outside to wear a fur coat, trust me. It's too hot. um, so that would be only the excuses I would get a fur coat, I guess. But I don't have a fur coat. My mother has one fur coat that she inherited after her mother, and well, it's slowly decaying in a closet at our attic, because the seams are getting ripped with the time. This is what happens. So yeah, All Saints Day is a fur coat extravaganza. Plus, I want to tell you, right now the technology is so advanced that you can get amazing looking faux fur coats. Amazing, but I still think they are too warm for the climate we have right now. Trust me, like in my childhood, there were winters where there was like minus, I don't know, 20 degrees Celsius, Celsius degrees, and the snow was up to your knees. So not gonna happen right now, trust me. And what I want to tell you, oh, I also wanted to show you at the very end. Sorry, I'm hectic as usual. The fragrances I'm probably going to take. Of course, I am taking Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. I am taking some Sarah. I don't have much left, but I'm taking some Sarah. I am taking Chanel number 5. Not much left also. And I don't know if you saw that there are plenty of amazing holiday sets from Chanel right now. I am going to take probably Coco and Shalimar. But these two for me are not for everyday use. They are just for the pleasure, for special occasions, because they are something you want to cherish. So not for everyday use, but they may come in handy. And you know, there's this fragrance that this is going to be my scent of the day. It's Voile d'Ambre, the Amber Veil, translating into English, from Yves Rocher. It's discontinued. It's an amazing fragrance. Probably I'm not gonna take it to London because I would use it, but it's discontinued. So, yeah, this is what I'm gonna wear today and enjoy. Really, I discovered it a couple years ago and it was so amazing. It reminded me of a sensual amber from Bath and Body Works. I did a review of Voile d'Ambre, so I will put a card. I don't know if you see it here. I think you will see it here, or I'm mistaken, or there. So that would be all. This video is very long. I really can't make like this short videos. I have so much to tell you every time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for subscribing. Have a great day. Kisses and hugs, and thank you for all your support I get every time I post something. Thank you so much. Kisses.